In this video, I will be opening up about why I took a break from YouTube to get a job, what that job is, and how that job literally changed my life. I never thought I would be talking about the things that I will be sharing in this video because when I would hear people talk about it, I thought they were a bit crazy, to be honest. But all of that changed when I was forced to learn. Learning with an open mind and free of judgment really does wonders, regardless if you agree or disagree. Knowledge is power, and knowledge cannot penetrate a closed mind. So put your open minded caps on and listen as I share my story. I really hope it helps you in some way. But before we chat, let's get cute. Alright, hi. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys, give you guys kind of like a final, like a full update on me, and I haven't really sat down in front of the camera. A lot of my videos have been a lot of like old footage, and I'm finally here to kind of talk more in detail about my new job and the big deal about it, I guess, or the way how much or what I mean by it's really changed my life. So I guess I'll start. I've been doing YouTube for quite a while, for like 5 years or so ish. I don't even know at this point. I don't keep up, but I've been doing it for a while. And you guys know that I in the past couple years I've had like a weird like love and dislike relationship with content creating because I started off doing something that I loved and it just blew up. I loved creating, I loved doing the hairstyles, but then over time I evolved and I changed, as a lot of people do when they grow up, which I hope, it's a good thing. But I realized, as a content creator, a lot of the things that people follow you for, uh, you know, they want to see that same person. And it's like, yeah, so it was very conflicting because I started to kind of rebel against what the audience wanted. I know there's some of you who watch me for everything, but the majority of people who wanted me for natural hairstyles and stuff, I kind of rebelled against that, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do and what I loved at the current time as I'm growing and evolving. And whew, did I even bring some water? I'm crazy. Okay, let me just. Anyways, fast forward to me trying to balance between kind of rebelling and understanding that that was going to cause me to lose a lot of attention and a lot of the audience that I previously had, but I was okay with it. But then I realized that, oh no, well, I'm not making the same amount of money as I used to if I'm not doing what everybody wants, me to do because of views and blah, blah, blah. And I did not like that relationship because I started off with YouTube as kind of like a side fun thing. I had a job, you know, main job and everything like that, and that was just extra fun thing for me to do. And the fact that I got monetized for it and got paid for it was just an extra cherry on top. But then I decided I wanted to be a full-time YouTuber because you know, obviously if you love something so much, you will want that to be your only thing that you do. But then I realized I couldn't do that because I was in that rebellious stage where I wanted to do what I wanted to do or wanted to post what I wanted to post and not what would get me a lot of views or whatever. Ooh, there's a nice breeze. That feels so good. Fast forward, then I just decided to try to start a Patreon, and that went really well, but then I realized that that wasn't enough. Like, I mean, it was good, but at the end of the day, I needed to make more money. YouTube is great, but if you're gonna be a rebel and not post what the people want and post what you want, obviously I feel like over time, you know, it's like me starting a new channel. Of course, over time, if I continue doing that, I will build another audience who likes me for all aspects of me, the new me or the evolved me. But that would take time, and getting paid on YouTube was inconsistent, and I could not deal with that anymore. And plus, like I said, I was starting to not have a good relationship with posting or just social media period, because like I said, I'm kind of a rebel, and I like my freedom and my freedom of expression and wanting to show my art through my videos and whatever, you know, and I don't want to feel like I'm relying on that for income solely, at least. So anyways, I decided to look for a job, and I documented my whole process on Patreon. Everybody, you know, all my patrons, I appreciate all of you guys. I decided to look for a job. I just wanted a part-time job because I'm like, honestly, I just need something that'll pay my bills, you know, and then I can at least still have time to create content. So I was literally like, what would be something easygoing that I could work at? I was like, retail would be great. My favorite style of clothing is boho, bohemian. Like, I love that. So Free People is like my dream store. So I was like, I would not mind being, you know, a sales associate or whatever, working at Free People for some extra side money that it could handle my bills, and YouTube and stuff could be just extra work, extra money. But actually, my cousin that I used to live with, you guys know I used to live with my cousins, and my cousin's husband, which is my cousin too, obviously, he ended up calling me after I had got done with one of the interviews. I think it was the Urban Outfitters interview. He knew some really sweet lady who was looking for some associates, someone to work, because she had I guess you can call it health and wellness, but it's more of a health and wellness, spiritual, metaphysical store. And he was like, I think it'll be a great thing for you. It's so like very calming there. It'll be like very peaceful for you, because he knows that I struggle with anxiety. I'm assuming, I don't know why he added that, but he was like, the only thing is she's looking for full time. And I was like, well, I'm actually looking for part time because I need more time on, you know, to do what I want to do, which is create content and stuff on the side. But then yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I'll call her and then I'll see. So I called her, and she, you know, we had a great conversation, but she was looking for full time. And I was like, well, I don't know, because I really want, like, if I sign up for full time, there's no going back, you know. You can't be like, never mind, can I have less hours? I told her I would let her know after I, you know, hear back from the other stores. And fast forward, I ended up getting accepted to the other two stores. All the time that I've been a content creator, majority of the time I've been working from home, so I did not have much of a social life. I was just working. I was a workaholic, and I would be indoors most of the time. So, you know, I was just excited when I did those interviews. It was like my first time interacting with different people. This shows you how much of an introvert I was. So I was excited. I was around clothes that I loved, and, you know, we were going to get these like super big discounts off, you know, employee discounts and stuff. So I was pretty much sold to work for either Urban Outfitters or Free People. But I don't know, I think I ended up talking to the lady, the owner of the store, the spiritual store, and she was really trying to really work with me. And then she ended up saying that she could do part-time, and I just felt like, you know, this place would be something I needed. Mind you, I did not know anything about spirituality or anything like that. I mean, I do yoga, but I never looked at it as something spiritual or anything, and I do meditate, but I never looked at that as something spiritual either. So I just did it for my anxiety because I know it helps. Oh, the thing that sold me to work at this place was the lady was looking for someone, for a sales associate to work in the front, but she also mentioned that she had just let go of one of the people who were running the social media. I was like, what? So do you need someone for social media? And she was like, yes, actually I do. And I was like, oh, perfect. And then I told her I was a content creator and I've been doing it for years. So we talked back and forth about that. And instantly that was the thing. That, and then also the fact that she's agreed to part-time. I was like, this is perfect. Perfect. I was like, yeah, that would be a new challenge for me to, use what I've learned and acquired over all these years to grow a small business, totally. So this was like the challenge and what I needed. But fast forward, okay, so as I'm working this job, I realized that I was going to I needed to learn more about spirituality and metaphysical things. I needed to learn about that to be able to run the social media page. I can't just run a page and not know what I'm talking about, As I'm learning about more about the center, the place that I'm working at, and the purpose, and I learn more about, the owner's story, I started to feel like I could resonate with it. Oh gosh, that thing is literally, oh my gosh, please do not come there. There's something. But anyways, I love helping people. I know that's very cliche, but I feel like most content creators' purpose is to help people, but I majored in psychology. I wanted to be a therapist so I could help people deal with mental health or problems in their relationship. Outside of me being creative, that's my purpose. I think me being creative is just a fun thing for me to do because I'm creative, but what I want to be known for before when I leave this world is to make an impact and to inspire people to become the best versions of themselves. That's always been my thing, you guys know. So the main goal of this place is to help people make progress on their journey. It doesn't have to be mainly spiritual. It could be a healing journey or anything like that. Anything that you're healing from, or you're trying to grow from, or you're trying to become the best version of yourself, any journey that you're on, this is the place to help you with that. The place offers a lot of services that is very similar to therapy that I'm learning. And then it also offers a lot of products that are called metaphysical tools that helps assist you along your healing journey or your journey. The place wants to help you let go of any pain that you have or self-discovery that you're on, or any trauma that you've dealt with. It's just a very healing place. And so pretty much the place is perfect for me. Perfect to help me. It'll definitely help me with a lot of the things that I've been working on. But it also is an extension into my knowledge, and I felt like I didn't want to. Not that I was hiding it, but I didn't want to. I don't know. Keep it from you guys much longer. Because I feel like the knowledge that I'm learning through this business is going to be so helpful for you guys as well. As I'm on my journey, I'm interested in learning more about the spirituality, and I guess I don't even know how this sounds weird, but starting my spiritual journey, which I realize is not as easy as, hey, you just sit down and do this. These are the steps. A lot of everybody's spiritual journey is different, and spirituality, I think, is just overall just becoming the best version of yourself, becoming self-aware and healing and growing mentally and connecting with nature and the earth and all of just the beautiful things that brings you the most out of life. It makes you more present, and I know that a lot of people look at people who do these things different ways and stuff like that, and they think a lot of people think spiritual people are crazy because they're legit kind of on a different level. And it's if your mind is not open to actual life. If you're not actually living, you're not going to understand. Another thing was hard for me to share this because I feel like I have to share the store. I have to tell you guys about the store too, for you guys to gain the benefits as well. But then I was like, how is that going to work? Because I work there, and I just feel like it just gets tricky about like people knowing where I work and just stuff like that, as far as just a lot of things, my anxiety about that. But I've been thinking, I have the option to work outside of the job. I could work from home. So I think that is what I'm going to be doing most of the time anyways. So anyways, the point is, this place, my job, this beautiful place that has changed my life, and I hope that with my stories and my knowledge that I gain and share to you guys, it'll change yours too if you're open to it. If not, definitely understand, but the place is called, ironically, because if you guys know me, you know I am all about this. The place is called the Open Mind Center. If you know me, if you've been following me, you guys know that I am the epitome of open-minded. Literally, my pet peeve is closed-minded people. As I've been working here, I've been realizing that I really want to like tap into, I don't even know, like I said, I don't know the terminology to start my spiritual journey, but I want to get into spirituality. So the first step is figuring out how I'm going to start, because everybody's different. Everybody starts or goes into spirituality different. My goal is to be less anxious, and more present, out of my head, because I'm a huge overthinker. Huge. I live in my mind, and I know that really hinders me from experiencing life. When you're always paranoid and in your mind and in your head, you're not living. So that's kind of my intention. And then also to become more self-aware and become the best version of myself. But that's where I can start. So from learning and being at the center, also we have a lot of amazing practitioners there, and I'll talk about it more, but there's a lot of people who do a lot of like healing. They're similar to therapists, but like spiritual therapists. And I've been learning a lot from them. And there's one lady, like, we offer a lot of classes like meditation, a lot of like healing classes. Some of them are virtual as well, which I kind of was like, this would be great for me to like tell you guys about, because like if you guys are interested, you don't have to live in Georgia to join the classes or whatever. There's virtual classes and whatever. Anyways, so I think my main thing, which is why I started off this video today with meditating, because even though I've been meditating off and on for a long time, I kind of stopped for a long time. Meditation is really hard because it's something that you have to do consistently to really gain the effects of it. And its purpose is to teach you to be more present. Okay? So that's why I'm here out in nature, even though I came at the wrong time because it's boiling hot. But I wanted to be in nature and meditate here and kind of take you guys along to start. So I want to start meditating more by myself, but I also want to start taking more meditation classes, because just being around other people who are doing that, I just feel like will inspire me to keep going. I always have to post and announce when the classes are, and I've been seeing the meditation class and I haven't did it yet. So I think this Monday, the virtual class is every Monday, and I think I'm gonna finally join, because I had a really great conversation with the lady who does the meditation class, and I heard her story on how she started meditation and how it literally healed her when she was going through a very dark and tough time dealing with loss and a bunch of stuff. So it inspired me to go. And then she says that the class is not only meditation, but it's like you guys talk and connect, and it's something that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna join that class, and then I'm gonna document everything, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. At this point in my life, I'm still gonna do hair stuff and all that stuff like that, but I do want to take you guys through the journey with me of learning more about spirituality, becoming more spiritual, and I guess starting my spiritual journey, even though it feels like that sounds very cheesy, but I don't know the terminology yet. I'm still learning. So now that I have it out, the secret's out, I am the social media manager for the Open Mind Center. I definitely want you guys, like, if you guys want to learn more or want to follow me or creep on me or support, you know, this amazing center, because it is a beautiful center. And, you know, I talked with the owner about it, which I keep saying owner. I don't know if she was okay with me saying her name, which I feel like is fine. Charmaine is her name. I kind of told her, you know, because she's a growing business. And I was like, you know, I was like, what if would you be open for me to talk about this center or talk about everything on my channel and stuff like that? And she was just like, yeah. And I was like, you know, it'll, you know, also help maybe bring in some people for her who wants to, because there's a lot of, like, I feel like spirituality is very popular right now. But there's a lot of people who are doing it for the wrong reasons, just because it's in, you know, rather than the meaning for it, just because it looks cool, or the crystals and all the stuff like that is so pretty. But there's way more to it than that. So the center is the best place. I feel like the Open Mind Center, I'm being biased, sure, but I feel like it's a wonderful place because they don't not only offer crystals and all this extra stuff, spiritual stuff, they offer real healing classes and services that are so life changing. Haven't done anything yet, so I'm gonna take you guys through my journey of trying it all and doing it all. And, you know, like I said, I know this may be a lot of people, you know, have different views about spirituality or whatever, and it's okay if you're not interested. You don't have to, whatever. But for anybody who's curious, you don't even have to do it. You just want to watch me or whatever, then feel free. There's something that I got from the center that I want to start incorporating into my videos, because I feel like it's another thing that I think I'm gonna start doing to start my journey a little bit besides meditating, and that is journal. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about journaling, and it was never something that I would be thinking about it, but it's never something that I tried. And they offer a lot of journals at the center, and apparently journaling is very healing as well. So this journal, I'll talk about more later when I get home, because it's so hot right now and I just don't feel like, I was gonna like start the first page with you guys, but because it's an interactive journal and it's very cool, but I'm gonna wait until tonight because it's so hot and I need to get to work. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Hey, sorry, it is the morning time now, so I just kind of wanted to go over the second thing that I'm going to be doing. And also, really quick before I talk about the journaling, so I got two things from the center. I haven't done anything else. I thought it would be like a lot more fun to document that journey with you guys. Another thing I wanted to add, you can still be religious in what you believe in and still do that and still be spiritual. Spirituality, I feel like there's levels to it and everybody's on their different paths. So I like to say that I'm still Christian. That's what I was also trying to learn. Like, can you combine the two? Everyone that I've talked to, like, we have a lot of practitioners, which are the healers and the people that kind of like, they're the spiritual therapists in a sense. And then the owner, which is Charmaine, she's been like kind of my spiritual mentor and helping me learn more about a lot of things. So yes. So with that being said, the thing that I want to show you guys that I've been using to start meditating, that I've seen a lot of people who meditate use or have in their like meditation room, which may be controversial because I literally just said that I am Christian. Remember, we're looking at this very open-mindedly, non-judgmental, and if you don't agree with it, that's okay. This Buddha, I'm not Buddhist, but I do really respect Buddha, and I like everything that Buddha stands for. And from my research, Buddha means why can I say the word? Enlightenment. That's what I'm trying to get to be enlightened, you know? And when I see this, it just reminds me to stay present, and it's like an inspiration for me, you know? So I use it as that, like an inspiration and a reminder of my goal, my spiritual goal. And it also just really helps me as I'm meditating, for me to remember to stay present. I'll show you kind of my setup. Every night we have been doing 5-minute meditations because we're starting off small. And we set this up and we turn off the lights and we have our incense going. We want to set the tone and the vibe, you know. My second thing that I want to start doing is journaling. And like I said, I saw this journal. We have a bunch of journals. Some are empty, some have like prompts in it. Some, you know, are like guided journals where they have questions and prompts and all that. But which is cool. But when I saw this, I just liked the look of it. It just looks very nice. And then I opened it and immediately was like, this book was made for me. Now, let me tell you something about myself. I am very much a curious girl. I love asking questions. I love answering questions. I love just learning about myself and other people, honestly. And maybe that's the psychology, the love of psychology in me. But psychological things, no. But yeah, maybe that's just it. I love like just questions. So I was like, this book is literally the book. It's called The Me Journal, a questionnaire keepsake, and it's literally questions that you can ask yourself or other people and document it. It's literally a book for you to learn about yourself and ask yourself thought-provoking questions and learn about yourself and grow and all that stuff like that. So this is literally the epitome, the book of like self-discovery, I guess. Like if you were trying to learn about what you love or your passions or just certain or like things that you need to work on, I decided it'll be a fun thing for me to do. Like at the end of all my videos, I'll like pick a question or something like that, or a couple, and I'll share my answers, and maybe you guys can share your answers in the comments down below or not. It's okay, but I feel like I've always wanted to do like more questions of the days at the end of the videos, but I just suck at thinking about them on spot. Let's end the video with doing the first page. I'll probably go through like a couple questions in the first one. So the first question is, where were you born? And I was born in Los Angeles, California. Do you believe in love at first sight? I don't think so. I don't think sight, you know, I feel like I don't necessarily think I could like love someone or like see them. Is that what love at first sight means? Like when you see them, you just like fall in love? No, like maybe like lust, I guess, like you think they're so attractive and everything like that. But I'm more of a mental person. I need to learn your mind. I fall in love with people's minds rather than their like appearance. So I don't know. I hope that's what that means. So I'm gonna say no. So I guess the comment of the day would be, do you believe in love at first sight? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to, let me know your thoughts on spirituality. I'm really excited, like I said, to kind of take you guys along this journey. And I definitely don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to force anything onto you guys. Honestly, it's literally just a way for you to really focus on your self-growth and maybe self-healing if you're going through anything in life, or it really helps you just to discover the best version of yourself, be more present. You know, it literally just amplifies your life. Last thing, I do run the social media pages for the Open Mind Center, so I would love for you guys to give it a follow. There will be a lot of videos that kind of teach you guys more about spirituality. We just did a wonderful meditation video that the instructor told us about her journey in meditation, and I'm going to start doing a lot of like more helpful videos for like beginners. So yeah, if you guys just want to support the social media, I would love that. And maybe I'll give you a follow back, the first couple people who follows, and also here, which would be more of my journey, but the others will be, you'll see a lot of practitioners talk about like what they do, and I'll talk more about like the educational background of the different things. I have a lot of faith in this company, and I really, like I said, just want to help grow the company. So that is my job. But like I said, as a free thing for you guys, I will be the person that can share everything that I've learned, which makes me feel so excited, because like I told you guys, you know, I was at a point in my life where like, it's not like I want to be selfish and post what I want. I just want to post more. I want to help more. My ultimate goal in life is to help, and help you become the best version of yourself. And I do love doing hair stuff and all that stuff, but it's just not enough for me. I want to make more of an impact. That's like surface level stuff. And I'm very happy I help you guys along your hair journeys and stuff, but like that's beautiful and all, definitely will help your confidence, and I know that's very impactful. But this I'm very happy to do because it taps into the other part of me. I'm just going to link everything in the description box below. If any of this is interesting to you, I just want you guys to know that the resources will be there for you. You guys see I'm trying my best to post more consistently and do more hair stuff, but also do hopefully make an impact and help you guys through my journey and my experiences and stuff like that. Anyways, okay, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys in my next video. Much love.